One question I get asked a lot is how I apply false lashes. So I want to show the technique that I use when I'm teaching people how to apply them. I've noticed that this technique works super well and it's great for beginners. So if you are ready to take the plunge and order some lashes on shopbelash.com, then keep watching because we're just going to go through how I do it and how it works. The things you're going to need, I use a compact mirror to look down into. So have a little small mirror that you can use. Have your glue. And then if you want to use tweezers or a lash applicator or even just your hands, you totally can. That's preference. If you have longer nails, I would probably opt in for tweezers or an applicator. So the first thing you want to do is pick out your lash. So I am wearing the Charlotte lash, and this one is very fluffy, pretty full, but it's super duper lightweight, which is amazing. So I'm going to start with this lash. I've already applied a thin coat of mascara, which I prefer to do that, and then curl your lashes. I don't curl my lashes because I don't need to, but if you want to, you totally can. So I am going to start with my right side lash first. I am going to turn that lash over so that I can get the glue on the proper part of the band. I'm just putting a thin layer of glue and I will let that dry for about 30 seconds. So the trick to applying lashes and not having it be such a hassle is letting that glue dry for about 30 seconds, and that should be plenty of time. Now that I've waited 30 seconds for my first lash for the glue to dry, I am going to apply the lashes. So what you want to start out with is holding your lash kind of like a little pinch. You're going to pinch the lash. So you just want to pinch it and hold it in this angle. I love to look, I love to look straight down into a mirror because you can see exactly where you want to put that lash. So you see the top of your lashes and also right where your eyelid and your eyelashes meet. That is where we are trying to get this strip lash on. So if you can see that angle right there and see that spot, that's where we're trying to lay this. So as I'm holding my lash up, kind of flipped it up, I am going to just look straight down into my mirror, look straight up into my nose, and place that lash right on top of that lash line, just like that. So now what I want to do is I want to pull it and pinch it down into the spot that I want it to be in. So now that I have it in that exact spot, all I need to do now is put both of my sides down. So I have the outside down and now the corner. Now that I have that lash on, I'm just going to pinch it down onto my lash line to make sure that it is super secure. I don't do this too harshly. I just pinch down just a little bit so that, my lash doesn't come off. It's a great tip. All right, so for my next lash, I am going to use an applicator. So if this is what you prefer, then do it. Whatever works best for you. So for my applicator, I'm just going to slide that lash right in, just like that. And with my mirror, again, looking straight down, I am going to place that lash just right on top of that lash line and right where my eyelid meets my lash line. So I'm going to take my applicator and position that lash in place. Just like that. Okay, now that I have it in place, I am going to take the top of this and just kind of press it down onto that lash line. I have a little bit of glue on the top, so it's making it difficult. Perfect. Okay, so now that I have that on, even though I use my applicator, you can pinch down with the applicator, but I am so comfortable with just pinching down with my hand, so I'm just going to do that. I'm looking to make sure it's in the right spot. It is. There's a little fuzzy. We'll take that right off. And I'm just going to pinch down and make sure it's all in place. And that is it. They look good. I love the Charlotte lash. It adds so much flare in volume, and it's so pretty. Now it's your turn to go and try out your lashes. So send me a picture or tag me in your story when you're applying your lashes. I want to see it. I want to make sure this technique really works. It works great for me, and when I teach people, they just rock it. So let me see you do it too. If you have any questions, let me know.